Check, 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 check. Hey everybody, how you do? I'm still Gunnarolla. Happy New Year. If you're watching this video, then congratulations, you survived 2020. It was a close one though. And even though we are carrying over most, if not all of the issues that we had last year, at least mentally, this is a chance for us to reset and think about our hopes and dreams for the coming year. So in today's video, I'm gonna talk about one of my favorite things to do, setting goals. And how to achieve them. We will go through the process of how to set goals. I'll share with you some of the goals that I have for 2021, and I would love to get your input. Now, as I've shared in the past, I did not used to be a goals person. Roll clip.
Anyway, I used to be one of those people that thought that setting goals and resolutions at the beginning of the year was really dumb, but then I realized I was just dreaming too big.
Not believing in goals or resolutions might help you to avoid disappointment, but I can promise you that taking some time to really identify what you want and setting goals for yourself will help you to lead a much more fulfilled and, what's the other word that I'm thinking of? Meaningful life. I don't script these videos, I don't know if you could tell that. So setting and achieving your goals can be broken down into 3 steps. The first step is the vision. Do you have a picture of your ideal life? What are the things that bring you joy? What are the things that you get excited about? What are the things that bring you fulfillment and give your day a sense of purpose? You might want to think about grouping the different aspects of your life, your professional life and your career, your relationships, and your health and wellness. These are easy questions to ask. They're not easy questions to answer. And to be honest, it took me a long time before I really understood what I wanted out of my life because I was so preoccupied with other people's expectations, other people's ideas of success, and even what society says should be important to us. And beyond just having the vision for your life, you want to be able to answer the question, why? Why do I want these things? The vision I have for my life, it's that I'm continuing to run my own business and that I have financial security. It's that I have creative freedom and I'm working on a diversity of projects and I'm able to share them with you and a bigger audience. It's that I'm more present for my friends, my partner, my family members. I also want to travel, but obviously that's not possible in the way that I would like right now, and that's okay. It's important to realize that there will be things out of your control, but it doesn't mean that you can't still include them in your vision. So once you have the vision, it's time to move to the next step, which is the plan. This is where we take that really broad picture and we drill down to specific, actionable goals. You want to think about the steps that it will take to achieve the vision and also focus on things that you can control. For instance, I said that I want creative freedom and to grow my audience. Well, rather than setting a goal of 1 million subscribers, maybe I need to think about things that I can actually do to get to that point. My goal instead is to be more consistent, to upload twice a week, as I mentioned, on Tuesdays and Fridays, and really investing time in seeing what works and adapting my approach. If you have a fitness goal, maybe it's about creating a specific nutrition log or committing to specific days of the week that you're going to work out. A financial goal is usually about saving or coming up with other streams of income. You want to think about the specific things you can do that are realistic and within your control. And finally, the progress. Track your progress, document your progress, share your progress, and celebrate your progress, whether it's in a journal or in a video update, or maybe you have an accountability buddy. If you can see and feel that you are making progress, you're gonna be more motivated to continue. Keep in mind that setting a goal isn't necessarily just about reaching a destination, it's about implementing a series of changes that will hopefully lead to positive habits. People who don't like to set goals and intentions and resolutions, it's usually because they did at one point and they failed and they're scared to try again. But if you fail, it's usually because you missed something in one of those steps. Either you wanted something that really wasn't important to you, so you didn't feel the need to commit to it, or you didn't have a very specific plan for how to achieve the goal, or you weren't tracking your progress, you weren't celebrating your progress, and it wasn't happening fast enough, so you gave up. Did I just subtweet myself? I am a big fan of manifestation, and I've seen it happen in so many incredible and silly ways in my own life. Don't be afraid to speak what you want into existence. Don't be afraid to admit that you want certain things. And I think if you put them out there, they eventually do find their way to you. So before I get to some of my personal goals for 2021, I thought I would revisit some goals that I've set in the past. In 2014, I set a goal to have an album that charts on iTunes and to drink more water. The water one's super easy. The album one came true. I worked really hard on creating a great album and not shutting up about it. Roll clip.
As many of you know, I've just released a 6-track EP full of really fun, harmless music. It's called
2015, I wanted to travel more, and as we can see, that really guided so many of my career and personal decisions in the years to come. 2016, I had Be Less Angry and Get Hot on my list. Didn't do so great with those. But I also had Host a Series and Become a Face of a Global Platform on there, and they did end up happening. Almost every year I've also had Learn Spanish, Learn Guitar, Become a Better Cook and Bartender, and I don't feel like I've ever really followed through on those goals. I'm guessing it's because they aren't actually really important to me, so I don't totally commit. Progress has been made, but it's been very, very slow. And now just some of the goals that I set for 2021. I broke them into 4 different categories. We have professional, health and wellness, financial, and relationships. In the professional category, I said I want more media coverage. I do a lot of cool stuff, but I don't work with a publicist to talk about the cool stuff. It's actually especially important for me because I have an American visa, and every time I renew it, I have to provide proof that I'm doing cool stuff. I hate doing interviews, but I've tried to step out of my comfort zone over this past year and taken a lot of opportunities to do public speaking that I ordinarily would have shied away from. Now, rather than setting a specific number goal, I just have growth on social media, and to achieve that, I'm going to commit to various schedules of posting. On YouTube, as I mentioned, I'll be posting twice a week on Tuesday and Friday, but also taking the time to really analyze what I'm doing and adapt my approach as needed. And finally, I would like to host another season of a show. Now, in the past, I've done travel and food, and those are 2 things that maybe might not happen in 2021. So as part of this goal, I have that I'll test new concepts for shows, because Non Voyage was actually born out of videos that I had done on my personal YouTube channel before getting picked up and turned into a real show. Roll clip. Normally when I think of funnel cake, it's just a crispy... You'll get some. You will get some. Hold on. Let me finish. In the health and wellness category, I want to hit 10,000 steps a day, and I'm going to get there by committing to morning walks, like the old person that I am turning into. I want to try cooking a new recipe on the weekend. Be in bed by 11 p.m. I've been so bad with my bedtime. It's been all over the place for no reason. Obviously, sometimes there have been situations where I have a deadline, but more often than not, I just noodle around. I want to read at least 1 book a month, and I want to be less critical. I'm going to stop myself when I feel that reaction, and I'm going to think about why I might feel that way. The best thing you can do before blasting something out on social media is to get a good group chat and a journal. I have some goals in the financial category that I will not bore you with right now, and in the relationship category, I have cleaned my room, which I don't know how that ended up there. I also have as an overarching goal that I want to be more present when I'm with other people. When you work on the internet, it is very easy to just be consumed with the internet while real people are in front of you. So I think to achieve that goal, I'm just going to make sure that my phone is not within reach when I'm having a conversation. So that's it for me. What are your goals? Let me know in the comments below, and let me know what you thought of mine. On this channel, we upload twice a week, at least, on Tuesdays and Fridays. Make sure to subscribe, turn on your notifications so you don't miss it. I'll see you next time. À la prochaine.
Number 14, become a contributor on a global platform that isn't YouTube. I'm not leaving YouTube, but it would be great to be involved with, either a news platform or an entertainment platform or something completely new that is not YouTube.